you guys have followed me and subscribed to me, you know that over the years I've occasionally done videos on Forza. I've occasionally done some streams with Forza as well. I believe we even have some videos up about Forza Horizon 4. But today we're going to be looking at everything so far from Forza Horizon 6, starting with the trailer right here. So, of course, you're gonna have a lot of JDM cars, as you should expect, being in Japan. Finally, it has finally arrived. Japan in Forza Horizon. We've only been asking since Forza Horizon 1 for it to be in Forza Horizon as a map, and we finally get it. And as you can see, it is coming May 19th, 2026. So just in a few months here, pre-order for all these systems. I wonder when PlayStation will get it. But we're going to do a quick dive into the trailer real quick. Son of a maybe. Playback. Oh. All right, so I believe that's the Sylvia. I don't know. I can't think of the exact model off my head. It looks like, but it looks like a Sylvia from the front end. And somehow we're running at 4K quality, but this is what we're getting. Don't ask me. I couldn't tell you for the life of me. I can't. It looks like a BMW, maybe. Of course, we have. I don't even know what Lamborghini this is. I'll be honest with you. I'm not the biggest car enthusiast to know what every car looks like. But like, if I look at a car and I see the name of it, 9 out of 10 times I will remember that. We got a lot of these nice freeways. We're still gonna have quite a few supercars and maybe hypercars. Of course, the classic GTR. You can't have Japan without the GTR. We've got some Lamborghinis, a Skyline, more Nissans. Looks like this is gonna be a Honda Civic, the 2J. Not the 2J, I'm stupid. I just made myself sound like an idiot. I can't put my name on it right now. Is that looked? It looks like the Skyline sedan that we have in Forza 5 right now, honestly. I can't even see that badge. Is there like a zoom feature on this? Is that a thing? There's not. And then, of course, Japan awaits. Jumps through some quick screenshots. Gonna have quite a few returning cars, an AMG, a Porsche 911. Now, this, I want to know where this is in Japan. I want to know how the hell they did this. I imagine they probably over time plowed it out the way, but just look how massive that is. Like, imagine driving through that, taking this corner, and you underestimate it, and you just, knowing Forza physics, you're just going to hit a solid wall. You're not going to go through the snow. However, that would be absolutely amazing if you could go through the snow to an extent. Obviously, plowing all the way through it, I definitely don't think that would happen. But if anything, they'll probably make it a solid wall, because once snow compacts, it's literally like hitting a brick wall. It is solid. It is extremely solid. And of course, we got our nice little drive through it as well. We'll get a screenshot of that. That's better quality. Forza Horizon is the largest city ever, Tokyo, Japan. So we got Plowzoil Synthetic, Tommy Tama, Fizzy Pop, owners. Look at all these lore-friendly brands. So it looks like, it doesn't look like we might not have as many sponsors, or maybe these are like Japan's versions or something, because Flow Oil is obviously supposed to be Pennzoil, Tommy Tama is Yotiyama, I think is what it is. I can't. I know Yamaha. No, it's not Yamaha. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. And then I can't see that one right there, but that's also, I believe, another oil company that is lore friendly. So I'm wondering if maybe just for all the signs, they did lore friendly stuff instead of having the actual brands up there. But if we're losing brand or sponsors in Forza 6, which I don't think is likely, that'll be definitely interesting. But look at the little K truck. Look at the little K car. They're so adorable. My friend, actually, I had a friend who owned one of these. I don't know the name. What is? So I believe that is the new, uh, new Toyota G, fucking words. Hello, GR86. Yeah. So look at the little K car. So cute. All the banners. I'm just gonna absolutely love being immersed into the culture of Japan. Japan has been a country that I have always wanted to go to and always wanted to visit just because it looks so beautiful. The culture is so much better than, to an extent, of what we have here in America, and I've always just wanted to visit. Immerse yourself in Japanese car culture. As you can see, brand new car in the background there. Oh, well, I guess we'll talk about this since it's here. We got a V8 swapped Miata with twin turbos sticking out of the headlight slots. Is this just going to be like a custom build? Is it going to be a separate car? Or is this going to be stuff that actually happens? If you swap a massive engine into a smaller car, are we now going to get modifications to make it look like it's real and how it was modified to fit in there? Because I clearly you can see the V8 takes up the entire space that's in the Miata. It actually takes up more than the entire space. But that'll be interesting to see. Okay, a lot just happened there. So of course we got our house. We're gonna have an ownable house. It looks like the NSX is returning. Let me actually slow this down even more. The Mercedes is, don't be honest, I don't know anything about Mercedes, so I'm not even gonna try and tell you what kind of Mercedes this is. Is that okay? That's a Porsche. Okay. Clearly, it just does not like me at the moment. So we got a Porsche there. Is this going to be new Forza Aero? Oh my! Look at the quality of that, real quick, guys. Look at just how detailed the wing itself looks. I'm sorry, is this on the back of a Honda Civic? That's what it looks like. It looks like it's on the back of a Honda Civic. I thought it was a Focus for a minute, but looking at the taillights, it definitely looks like a Civic. The FXK with the beautiful Mount Fuji in the back. I can only imagine how good some of the scenes are going to be and how massive this map truly is going to be. We'll have the iconic drag strip, of course. Wouldn't be Forza without the drag strip. Oh wow, this one's even bigger than last time. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12 lanes. And it does not look like we have to look at any new cars here, except for, it looks like an Evo right there, but it also looks like a Taurus or even and not an, is it Impala? I think it's Impala, one of the newer Impalas. Then of course we got the little K car, Lamborghini, the LFA Supra. Forgot the name of this one. I think that's a McLaren. Don't quote me on that. The Acura, the newer Acura, the Huayra, the Huracan, Koenigsegg. I want to say Jesco or the 1-to-1, and I don't know that one. Become a racing legend. So let's see here. Can I get this before it fast forwards? No. Good look at some of the buggies that are coming. Doesn't look like we got any new buggies or side by sides. And I'm sure you all know what this is. So we got two 86s going up against each other. The grandpa versus the youngin, basically. Taking some drifting down the snake. If you guys know, you know. So we've got, looks like a Pagani back there, a Koenigsegg, and the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Oh, that's that. Ooh, I don't think that was a that was a wire actually. I don't know what that one was. I don't know what that car is. It might be a Forza 5. It might be new. And then, of course, we end off with this beautiful visual of Mount Fuji. With the bullet train, of course, all the iconic stuff that everybody knows and loves about Japan is coming to the game finally after so long. When I look at IGN's gameplay overview, you guys get to see some actual gameplay of this. Hopefully, you know, they shouldn't have an issue with this since it is more like reaction content.
World first look at Forza Horizon 6. I'm Torben Ehlert, design director for Forza Horizon, and I can't wait to show you what the teams at Playground Games and Turn 10 have been working on.
And I'm Don Arceta, art director for Forza Horizon.
Look at that. Perfect.
Have been working on.
The cherry blossom flowers on the road. Yeah. All the cherry blossoms on the road and everything. Sylvia, this better screenshot in look of what we got. Yeah, so that did look like a BMW, so I was right.
The Horizon Festival is a celebration of beautiful cars, hit music, and breathtaking locations around the world. And now we're taking you to the place we've wanted to visit for a very
brand new car here, ladies and gentlemen, the Honda Civic Type R, the 11th gen.
We designed a campaign that really focuses on your journey. You don't start as a superstar of the festival or a racing champion or even a rookie. You'll start out as just a tourist in Japan. Your first goal...
Okay, so he says you'll start out as just a tourist in Japan. I'll actually let it continue.
Join the Horizon Festival by completing the Horizon qualifiers. After that, you'll rise through the ranks, unlocking wristbands as you...
Okay, this wristband system, this is not the first time we have used this system. I believe the system was used in both Forza Horizon, the first one, and Forza Horizon 3. I believe the system's not new. And people are hyped about it, oh, like it's a fresh of breath air. Maybe yes, because we haven't had it in Forza 4 and 5, so it'd be nice to go back to the roots. But this system isn't new. We're going back to basically what the original games were. I never played Forza Horizon 2, so I can't speak about that one. But I do know Forza 3, and I'm pretty sure it had this same system, or had something similar to this. It might have not been wristbands. Pretty sure it was, though. For all I know, I could actually be thinking of the crew. The crew, too. But I'm certain that this was in Forza before. That it is not new. And like the gold wristband was the highest wristband you could get.
Faster, more exciting cars. At the end of each round, you must prove you're ready to move up by completing spectacular events to unlock your next wristband. These include classic Horizon showcases and our new Horizon Rush events, where you show off your skills on thrilling obstacle courses, like this one at the docks in Tokyo City.
Sounds fire.
When you finally earn your gold wristband, you get access to Legend Island, an exclusive region of the world with unique events, tracks, and areas to explore. And that will be a true accomplishment. Throughout that journey, all of Japan outside the Horizon Festival is yours to explore at your own pace. So, let's talk about the location we've all been waiting for.
Absolutely. Let's hear it. Look at their
Japan is the
behind the
ideal location
scenes.
for our biggest, most exciting game yet. Full of beautiful landscapes and stunning contrasts of rural and urban, modern and traditional. This is our largest map, full of verticality, diverse biomes, seasonality, and breathtaking driving experiences, elevated by Japan's unique car culture. So we knew from the start that we wanted to deliver the most compelling and authentic game possible. To help us create those experiences in-game, we sought out advice and insight from people who've lived with Japanese car culture their entire lives.
I was expecting like somebody.
In Los Angeles and Tokyo, both cities known for car culture, I developed a passion for cars early. I've also worked extensively supporting creative collaborations between Japanese and Western video game studios. Over the course of production, I had many conversations with the team about the nuances and the details of Japanese culture and how to reflect these in Forza Horizon 6. As an example, when we discussed naming options for the player home at Tokyo Docks, we discussed the building number, picking 7 and 8 because those two numbers are considered fortunate in Japan.
Okay, so if you guys didn't hear that, we're gonna be getting a house at the docks. I don't know about you, but do you see the size of this thing? This isn't a house. This is a warehouse, brother. This, you call this a house? What is like is so this is the front door. This is my like living space, and then everything else is just a garage? What do you mean? What do you mean a house? Is this my house over here and this is my garage? This is still a warehouse, brother.
In fact, these numbers are also part of a well-known Japanese proverb, Nanakorobi Yaoki, which means never give up.
Okay.
When our team builds a Forza Horizon game, we're focused on the essence of the place, what makes it special and unique. At the start of production, our team traveled to Japan to capture reference for everything. Time lapses of real Japanese
As
life,
usual.
photogrammetry of trees and geology, scans of roads and buildings.
Yeah, so look, more off-brand sponsors you can see here. Oh, but absolutely beautiful. I love.
Things as simple as water kick-up and the way fallen cherry blossoms respond to passing cars.
So you're telling me that we got lore-accurate leaf physics before GTA 6? That's crazy. We got real-life one-to-one leaf physics before GTA 6, guys.
From these references, we then work to capture the soul of those places, adapting it for Horizon's open-world gameplay. And since Japan is home to driving experiences unlike anywhere else, that process begins with the roads. Inspired by the C1 Loop, Ginkgo Avenue, and mountain passes, like Mount Haruna and Bandai Azuma. Then we layer in the details around them.
Holy hell. Why is the lettuce or cabbage, whatever this is, why is this such high detail? My brother. This is better detail than a farming game. A farming game looks like they found a JPEG off the internet and stuck that thing into the game. It was like, oh, okay, this is good. This genuinely looks so good. I know I'm gawking over it. I have plant texture, but look at it. This looks better than a game designed around farming, guys.
Every road leads to discovery. For this game, we built our biggest urban area yet. Our Tokyo city is 5 times larger than anything we've designed before, with multiple districts, each with a unique identity.
I'm speechless.
We want to create a city where every road, every corner, and every shortcut
This is
fun
just-
to drive and a delight to explore.
This generally looks like it's going to be the best Forza Horizon game.
Seasonal change in Japan is dramatic, and these changes are widely celebrated in local culture. We've captured that in game so that you'll see those changes reflected in the world around you as you explore. That sense of exploration is at the heart.
Yo, oh, I thought we were getting a Ford Expedition.
Everything you find on your road trip in Japan is something for you to collect.
That's
Cars,
fire.
Houses, landmarks, mascots, and more, all tracked in your adventure journal.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's gonna be dope. I would absolutely just go around the city
Is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this
exploring.
location. And Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch. Those cars will have
550 cars.
new Forza Aero and the ability to paint liveries on windows.
Finally, bro. This is something that we've asked for so long. Better Forza Aero. Or hold on, we'll so we're getting also the new Integras. I don't know if they're in Forza 5 or not. We're getting the new Integras. I'm pretty sure this is Forza Aero 2.
Cars will have new body kits.
Wide body kits. Hopefully we're getting even more wide body kits, because I don't know about you, I personally think that a lot of the JDM cars look better with wide bodies. It just puts together that JDM look of, you know, drifting, which is what I think of when I think of Japan, is drifting. New Forza arrow, brother. This looks like the same damn arrow. You just move the tow hook to the center of the car. Don't call this new. You can call this new because this is new, but don't call the front of that new. You just move the tow hook to a different spot on the car. However, the quality of this wing is immaculate.
The ability to paint liveries on windows. We've also fully overhauled our roster to be better balanced across all performance classes.
What does that even mean?
To our new top-end R-Class for track-focused cars.
So from D to the track end focus cars. So I'm assuming the FXK will no longer be like a S2 or X tier or X class car. It'll now be in their category, which is R, which I believe is for racing, because it's more focused on track. Yep, we're getting the sedan Civic. So that's definitely not a BMW. I don't know what that is, I'll be honest.
We've improved how each car is affected by the world. For example, with new cosmetic tire wear, so each car responds authentically as you rack up the miles on those iconic Japanese roads.
Yo, tire wear?
We've also created new ways to expand your car collection as you explore.
Hell yeah, dude.
Parked on driveways around the world, you'll encounter our new aftermarket cars. They're always bargains and include some extremely rare and unique cars to show off in your garage.
We'll take a look at a screenshot of that I have,
not
chat.
Just bringing classic JDM to life, but also showcasing some of the newest, most exciting cars in the world. And Forza Horizon 6 cover car is one of them. The GR GT is a race-derived road car that combines motorsport performance with road-going excellence. And our game is the ideal place to experience the most modern iteration of Kazoo Racing's relentless pursuit of Japanese engineering perfection.
Our cars sound better than ever, with greater detail and remastered audio, all brought to life by new acoustic modeling technology, simulating the soundscape of the world.
Hold on. So why are you guys using new technology when I believe in Forza 4, you guys actually went and recorded these sounds? Okay, you know what? I take it back. That sounded fucking amazing. It sounded amazing. I take it back. Of course, can't forget the classic Civic, guys.
Music is a huge part of the Horizon Festival, and we're curating a diverse track list from around the world, including exciting Japanese artists, so you can choose your perfect soundtrack, whether racing, cruising, or drifting. And to
Okay, yeah, they're definitely need to get. Can I speak English today? Like, damn, brother. They're definitely going to need to get the deja vu songs. They're gonna need to get all these classic songs that we've all grown up with over the years and put them in here. I doubt we're gonna get the exact same ones. We'll probably get remixes of quite a few of them. Tokyo Drift, Deja Vu. There's probably another one I'm forgetting, but to see those in the game would be absolutely wonderful.
To complement the visual contrast of our map, we've captured extensive field recordings across all 4 seasons in Japan, creating a
Holy
rich
dude.
and truly authentic world for you to experience.
I hope the game is as beautiful as it looks.
New ways to shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan. Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that. You'll find one of these at every player house, big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space. And when you're done, you can invite your friends over to see what you've built. But the ultimate place to express your creativity is the estate. This mountain valley starts off completely empty and overgrown, but once you unlock it, you can build and decorate directly in the open world here.
What? Yo. I'm speechless about that because we go from
Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that. You'll find
we go from customizable garages to and being able to walk around for the first time ever in a Forza game in this garage.
one of these at every player house.
Also, is that a motorcycle back there? Motorcycles in Forza Horizon 6? Question mark.
Big enough for multiple cars, where you
Look at that. See how dumb that looks without the wide body on it? It looks stupid. It's horrible.
can freely decorate the entire
Oh, it's a Lexus. Now that I have a better look at it, it's a Lexus.
space. And when you're done, you can invite your friends over to see what you've built. But the ultimate place to express your creativity is the estate. This mountain valley starts off completely empty and overgrown, but once you unlock it, you can build and decorate.
So what am I building here? Am I just building like my own garage facility? Am I building like a manufacture plant? Like, is there gonna is there what new is being brought with this? Because I see like factory buildings. I don't see any office buildings. I see like factory buildings. And quite honestly, I think it doesn't look like they've quite polished this yet. Just looking at some of the textures from here, it looks like this is still a work in progress.
Directly in the open world here, and anything you construct is permanent and visitable by your friends. Our teams are fully committed to Forza Horizon being the open world driving game for everyone. We'll be carrying forward all of our accessibility features from previous games.
Okay.
We'll also be adding in new options like proximity radar for competitive players and auto drive for players who want to lean back and appreciate the world in motion.
I'm gonna be a big fan of that. Just being able to, I don't know about you guys, but I personally sometimes just go into Forza and just drive around, listen to music. And the self-driving thing, basically, being able to not have to worry about trying to dodge cars and do whatever, and just sit back and enjoy what I'm looking at is gonna be so nice. It looks like we're also getting a different speedometer down here. So because ABS and launch control are different places.
High contrast mode, making the open world of Japan visually accessible to everyone. No matter how you and your friends play, you can customize Forza Horizon 6 so you can play together.
Japan is world-renowned for its car meets, like Daikoku, and inspired by these experiences, Forza Horizon 6 will include new open-world car meets.
Open world car meets? So is this going to be like a player thing where players have to show up to it? Or is this just going to be like a thing where, you know, you show up and you're with a bunch of other AIs? Kind of like the car meet in GTA, if you guys have ever been there. But do you guys, I'm sure if you guys know anything about Japan, if you know anything about car culture, you know where this is.
These are places where you can show off your cars and characters, download tunes and liveries, and even buy a copy of the cars you see. Then head
Hell yeah.
together to explore, where you'll find classic events like street races and our new Toge battles, iconic nighttime races down Japanese mountain passes. There's more to do in the open world than ever before, with new shared experiences like Horizon time attack circuits. These are seamlessly part of the open world, with no loads, no matchmaking, just a truly social experience with you, your friends, and the in-world leaderboard.
Okay.
Playing together is easier and more rewarding than ever.
Our class leaders, all right.
Incredibly creative, making everything from liveries
What the hell? No. What the hell is this? What in the jank wall ride Squid Games tower am I looking at right now, dude?
Making everything from liveries to race events and scenic locations to explore. To support your creativity, we've added the ability to start building from anywhere, as well as loads of other player-requested improvements, all of which are also available in the estate and the customizable garage. We also know you love to collaborate, so in Forza Horizon 6, we're making building fully multiplayer. In Horizon Collab, you and your friends can build anything you can imagine together.
Putting this on a next-gen console seems almost impossible. this just seems so resource heavy and so intent on the operating system that I think even some CPs, some CPUs, some PCs might even have trouble running this. I have a decent PC with mine. I'm running 11700K. I think mine might even struggle. I'm not gonna lie, chat.
From everyone here at Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios, we hope you've enjoyed this first look at some of the new features we've been working on, and that you're as excited as we are for the game. We'll be launching on Xbox and PC on the 19th of May. If you're a Forza fan on PlayStation, we'll be welcoming you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation version is ready. For now, though, stay tuned for more updates about the game over the coming months, and thanks for joining us. We can't wait to see you in Forza Horizon 6 as we discover Japan together.
So there you have it. Forza Horizon 6 will be coming to PlayStation later this year. They do not have a release date for it yet. However, that's what I was curious about. All right, now for a look at the Xbox Wire. So, Forza Horizon 6 arrives later this year, and today's Developer Direct took us to Playground Games for an in-depth look at how this game has been brought to life. We, of course, had to know even more, so I sat down with design director Torben Alert to learn about the gorgeous recreation of Japan and all the new additions coming with this mainline installment, and exactly how Forza Horizon 6 aims to grant players the ultimate freedom of exploration. The start. You start Forza Horizon 6 not as a professional driver, but as a tourist with a dream to one day attend the Horizon Festival in Japan. It is a slightly different approach compared with previous Horizon games. In Forza Horizon 4, you're rising through the ranks in the UK, and in Horizon 5, Mexico, you're the apex of the career you built in the epilogue of the previous game. Forza Horizon 6 almost feels like a fresh start, and one designed to appeal not just to car enthusiasts, but to anyone with a big goal. Ultimately, I think it really boils down to the fact that so many of us love that idea of going to a place that you don't know, a place that you're eager to discover. Larry says, you have this motivation to go to Japan with the Horizon Festival, but you're only attending as a fan with the dream to take part in it. That felt like a great way to frame up the big open door experience and explore the question of what it would take for you to drop everything to fly to the other side of the world to pursue your dream. Somehow it felt right in this game and just puts you in the ground like you just got off the plane. You've got a couple of friends that share your dream and know your surroundings. It's a projection of yourself in the game, while the thrill of arriving in a new place full of opportunities. We'll go through all the screenshots after we finish this, just so you guys aren't like, oh, pause the video, go back. We will look at all the screenshots, trust me. Forza Horizon 6 takes us to a new destination for the series, the beautiful mountains and urban spaces of Japan. It's the team's most impressive destination yet. Breathtaking mountain vistas and passes, neon-soaked city plazas with brooding dockland strips, masterfully designed. However, the goal wasn't to accurately recreate Japan's roads and spaces mile for mile, but to capture the essence of the place in a smoother, condensed reality. Obviously, if they captured it one-to-one, this map would be absolutely massive. Any game that captured it one-to-one would be absolutely massive. Even the Crew 2, the entire United States, is not a one-to-one copy. It's easy to think of an authentic space as a recreation, as a recreation of a place, or authentic space as a recreation of a place, but it's less about that accuracy and more about the feel of it. Earlier explains, if you think about driving in Tokyo, for example, what does that look like? What are the things that make it feel like this place? You'd see it in the distance from the freeways before passing through the suburbs, then suddenly you're in downtown surrounded by skyscrapers. It's about looking at roads, references, thinking about what you see in each place and how it feels when you turn a corner. You don't recreate every corner. You recreate the experience of having something revealed when you get there. Filtered through the lens of being a Horizon game, which is a big open world with this consequence. Am I stupid? Do I not know how to read? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I just can't read. It's also with its consequence-free traversal. We had to find the balance between what it feels like to be there, but also fun for a Horizon game where you can jump in a hypercar, absolutely spin it off a cliff, and earn points for doing that. As you see, I see the switchbacks, the snake, everybody's going to be just absolutely, I can only imagine the tandems and everything going on there. Forza Horizon 6's sprawling, impressive map is separated into distinct districts, instantly recognizable as soon as you approach. The suburbs are dotted on the outskirts of Tokyo, narrow, diluting streets with telephone wires sweeping overhead, connecting clusters of modest homes. Undiluting streets with telephone wires sweeping overhead, connecting clusters of modest homes. Okay, I did read that. Tokyo also has a docklands district, an industrial space piled high with huge cranes and colossal freighters. And that's a delightful... I don't know how to say that word, I'm going to be honest with you, chat. Dichotomy between the looming brutalist agriculture built for the tiny, bubbly city cars to zip around it. There's also the iconic downtown area where you'll see Shibuya Crossing. I was curious about that. Ginkgo Avenue and Tokyo Tower, breathtaking landmarks bound together by dense urban streets, clever shortcuts, and hidden paths, but all designed to support Horizon's typically fast gameplay. The combination of enormous verticality, glass, neon signs, adverts for all manners of things. With Tokyo, we've created this ultra-high density space unlike anything we've made before. It's the most visually radically different space we've ever built in a Horizon game. To the culture, you won't end in Japan alone. Two of your close friends are coming to experience... You won't end up in Japan alone. Two of your closest friends are coming to experience this adventure with you. Jordy is a passionate motorsports enthusiast, with May is an experienced Japanese car builder, and it's her character that adds an insider's perspective to your journey through Japan. That insider's perspective was mirrored in the real world by Playground Games culture consultant Kyoko Yamashita. I'm so sorry. I butchered that. Don't come for me. One thing that surfaced when our team traveled to Japan was how valuable it is to have someone who knows the place. Who can help you navigate some of the things that even a well-researched tourist might not know. He explains it's one thing to understand it from your perspective, but that inside's perspective is so important when recreating a space. The journal. The team knew it wanted to continue the establishment wristband progression system from previous Horizon games, where players rise through the ranks of the Forza Horizon Festival to unlock better cars and higher caliber races. This time around, with this new setting, Playground Games wanted to introduce another way to progress. That one gives explorers a real goal to chew on, and one that felt intrinsically tied to Japanese culture. Enter the Collection Journal, a new feature inspired by Japan's rich stamp collecting history. This lets players bring a digital collection of mementos delivered throughout Japan. We wanted this typically, I don't know, Japanese experience, but delivered in a structured way. He says when you discover points of interest, that goes into your journal and generates progression towards your rank in the Horizon Festival and your general progression in Japan. The journal adds a new level of value to exploration in Forza Horizon 6, linking back to the player freedom that Alert mentioned earlier on how these games are built for adventure, not just petrol heads. It's also a deeply customizable experience. You can take photos of murals, landmarks, and other notable spots and save them in your journal, adding a personal flair to your adventure. The visual representation of your journey, it's a collection of your own specific experiences in Japan. That's something that I personally will be excited for to see, is being able to collect all that stuff. The estate. Let's see maybe we got more on the estate here. Similar to previous Horizon games, there are 8 player houses that you can unlock through Japan, which serve as fast travel points, a customization space, and all come with garages where you'll be able to fully decorize the space and display several vehicles per home. One notable addition to Forza Horizon 6, however, is the estate, a much larger piece of land that you can acquire and build pretty much whatever you'd like on it. This space is yours to expand however you wish, and it's also deeply inspired by the same attention to Japanese culture. The estate is grounded in an idea that Japan called Akaya. I feel like it's not how you pronounce that. I don't think it's Akia. I think it's Kia. Kaya. Akia. I think it's Akia. Something similar to that. Using what little knowledge I have about Japanese. Which is basically an abandoned piece of property in rural Japan. These homes are often passed down through families, and as the cost of demolishing the buildings is often more than just leaving it, these buildings can sit and fall into despair. The estate is inspired by this. It's an old property that belongs to May's family, and as you've traveled in Japan together, she asks you to help fix it up. Alert tells us being responsible for an Akia is really rooted in community. You take on the job of refurbishing somewhere that's useful and meaningful to the people around you. In practice, the estate is a flat area of land where you can build whatever you want. A mountain hideaway, a personalized track for friends. The only real constraint is that the items will cost in-game currency. When you build something, you pay a few credits to put it down, credits you earn in other activities across the game world. You can get the credits back if you delete something. So it sounds like there's going to be two different credit systems. There's going to be the credits you use to buy cars and credits you use to build stuff. Because it says, or maybe not, maybe I just understood that wrong. Pay a few credits to put it down, credits you earn in other activities around the game world. That kind of makes it sound like there might be, but there probably won't be. And then you can get the credits back by deleting it. It creates this sense of connection for us that you've worked to get these credits by taking part in something. Winning races, delivering tofu, exploring the world, there's all sorts of things you can do to generate in-game credits. The result is a little slice of Japan that isn't just built by you, but earned by you. And car meets, something everybody has wanted, or something that everybody loves is car meets. But I'm hoping we will finally be able to walk around, and judging by that screenshot down there, as you can see, there's nobody in the car. So I'm thinking we'll finally be able to walk around. With the aim of authentically creating a racing experience that reflects formal gatherings as well as professionally organized events, Forza Horizon 6 introduces car meets, a feature also grounded in Japanese car culture. These meets are inspired by the Daioku car meet, a world-renowned, mostly spontaneous meeting place and sacred ground for car enthusiasts. There are no official events, no entry requirements, and it's always open. This is in real life. It's basically a 24/7 car meet spot in Japan, down by the docks and trucking area off of the highway. There are 3 locations in-game where permanent car meets take place. One is at the Horizon Festival, another is toward the Alps of the Okobuki parking area. And the third is, of course, at Doku itself. Doku. You know what? I live in America. I don't speak Japanese. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm butchering these words. I'm sure I could use Google Translate. I'm sorry. Here, players can roll up, meet other real players, check out their cars, download custom paint jobs and designs, and even purchase their own version of a car they like. It's a seamless social space that you can enter alone or with a party of friends, and a neat way to really recreate this sense of community within Horizon 6. New car here as well. We'll go through that. The cars. While Forza Horizon 6 is built to give players more freedom than ever before, it is how to progress and where they spend their time. The team is still here to serve absolute excellence when it comes to their vehicle roster. There are around 550 different cars at launch in collection in Forza Horizon 6, including a newly revealed Horizon 6 cover car. the 2025 GRGT prototype, and the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser. The cover cars come to life beautifully in the Forza Horizon 6 key art, also revealed at Developer Direct. The artwork was inspired by the idea of Japan as a land of contrasts. Urban, rural, modern, traditional. Elements that are reflected through the use of mixed media, paper texture, and color, according to Alert. The visual style has also heavily influenced by the traditional Japanese ink style paintings known as sumie. Sumie. I think it's pronounced Sumie. The Forza team consulted with a master artist to ensure the spirit of his artistic style was captured and collaborated with Toyota to ensure the details on both the 2025 Land Cruiser and the brand new 2025 GRGT prototype were fully representative of what players experienced both in-game and in real life. The 2025 GRGT prototype is really special to us because it's our hero cover car, but it's also a car that you drive as part of what we call the initial experience, Eller adds. It's the first 10 minutes of the game where you get to drive the car, almost as a prelude. You get to do some off-roading in the Alps, race the Shinkansen, the bullet train, and get a taste of what's to come. Then we take that all away and say, well, that's about the festival. And say, well, that's about the festival, and you're not in the festival. This brief experience with the GRGT prototype is aspirational, almost like a dream. It gives you the aspiration to go out and earn that car yourself because it really is an amazing thing. And on the final note, one final note that Torben does leave on is that the cars have grown to mean to everyone. What cars have grown to mean to everyone today? Well, illustrations supercars may be reserved for a minority or something to be aesthetically experienced inside a Horizon game. Cars are a commonplace item in so many lives and rarely purchased without thought, even by those who wouldn't consider themselves an enthusiast. Cars are often the most expensive things that many of us will own. They're most engineered things that many of us will own. They are brash, they're loud, and they're beautiful. They appear in fashion and frame, and they're associated with celebrity, freedom, and the ability to go wherever you want. And ultimately, this is what the Horizon games are for me. They're about freedom, and we're about fun. And they're about beauty. And they're about community. Forza Horizon 6 is about giving people the ability to go where they want in beautiful machines in a beautiful place in a fun, approachable game with their friends. And of course, it just tells you Forza Horizon 6 launches for the PS5, which comes later in the year. So, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that sounds pretty hype, if you ask me. Pretty hype. I'm excited to see what is coming with the GTA 6, Forza Horizon 6. It seems like they've definitely taken some inspiration, maybe not directly from GTA's car meet, but when I think of the car meets, I think of the GTA, because you can go to the GTA car meet with people, see their cars, and buy that car. And now for some screenshots. These were the ones that you saw on the post. These are just zoomed in better quality. So, of course, you have the I'm assuming this would be downtown Japan. I don't know if I would necessarily call these skyscrapers, but you've got the new Z, the K-Truck over there, as well as the GTR. I don't know. I believe these are just, I don't know if these are in-game screenshots or not, or if these are just art. But we've got some more, it looks like we're going to have more Formula Drift cars being added as per usual. You've got both old and new gen Supras. Sorry, a BMW. I'm sorry for all of you. You can hate on me all you want. I don't care. An Evo, and I believe, I believe, I know what it is. It's the Lexus LFA, which, if you do your history check, was a actual drift car way back when. And then we've got the scenic route of the real life physic cherry blossom leaves blowing around the vehicle, around the Porsche, the a 911. Got the Mount Fuji in the background, just absolutely stunning. And the contrast between all the colors here. You have bright pink over here and the more dull natural gray. Even there was some red over here along with the white in the background and the blue sky. As well as the, not traditional, but a Japanese garden over here with the Japanese tree. I don't know what specifically that tree is, but they said that they went in and they looked at all this stuff to try and make you feel like you were there. And I definitely think they probably smashed that out of the park. And then we have a screenshot of what was in the trailer. We've got the Evo up front of the BMW, the Skyline, and the GR86 back here, as well as we will be having the Japanese plates that are, I'm assuming, will be fully customizable to how we want them. And of course, racing through this massive canyon of just snow, which, if I had to guess, is probably on Mount Fuji or near Mount Fuji or one of the several mountain ranges that they have. And of course, for the first time in the Horizon game, the 2000, probably, I want to say 2022 up Honda Civic Type R. This is also the hatchback version of the Type R. I don't know if they even made a sedan version of it. With the wide body kit. I used to own a 2022 Civic EX. It wasn't Type R, it wasn't nothing fancy, but I did love it. It was a little speedy car. It was nice. I had some modifications done to the bumpers and the side skirts. These are actually pretty close to the exact same skirts that I had on mine, which is pretty funny. And I had some aftermarket taillights that were like sequential turn signals and just looked better. And then, of course, what everybody is excited for, the Snake. The amount of drift change you can probably hold on this is going to be insane, even higher than what we have now in Forza 5. The amount of people you could probably get going, you could probably have this whole corner filled with people just going down this mountain, absolutely shredding it. And then it leads into the fields, the absolute cherry blossoms. I love cherry blossoms, guys. They're just so beautiful. We got a little ramp down here. I'm assuming that'll probably be for some sort of race. I can't think of the word that they're called, but it's like you race, kind of like how they're gonna have you race against the bullet train. I'm sure it will be something that you race against here, probably like some sort of off-road truck or a monster truck that you race against, and he'll take this route where you can take that and just launch yourself off the mountain. Who knows? But this will just absolutely be something that a lot of people are going to love, and a lot of people are going to spend time there. Then you got the GTGR or GRGT, whatever it's called. I already forgot. With the beautiful vista view of Mount Fuji, covered in snow as always, and just absolutely a beautiful view. There's not much to be said here besides just taking in this view as you're driving, just being able to see the mountain so clearly. Is such a beautiful area surrounded by countryside. And then again, going back to their color vibrance, look at this. I've got the whole rainbow here in this one screenshot. Got all these different colors down here on top of these here, with even more white-capped mountains. I believe this is a Mitsubishi Land Cruiser. I can't remember exactly, but it looks very familiar, and I've definitely seen it before. Another trophy truck. Looks like we've got more returning side-by-sides, as well as I'm pretty sure this is just the same old trophy truck. I wonder if these mountains are going to be ones that you can drive to. From the looks of it, how big they are, it'll probably be the edge of the map back here. Even over here might be the edge of the map. But again, they're really going to making the map feel vibrant. They've definitely succeeded at that with all these different colors. Then we saw this a few times in the gameplay trailer and the teaser. One of their races that they have, you saw that the crane does lift up the container and you drive underneath it. Sorrento. I can't read that. I'm sorry. It's a Lamborghini Sorrento, I think. That's probably not how I pronounce it. Yeah. Y'all can yell at me in the comments. I don't care. I'm not a Lamborghini fanboy. I don't care for a Lamborghini. I'll be honest with you. But this is the kind of stuff that you will expecting. Of course, the typical crazy driving or crazy races that Forza is known for. As well as this, he mentioned about seeing cars on the side of the road. And I'm assuming that's exactly what this is, like the Miata. This is exactly what this is. It's next to a for sale sign. That for sale sign could be the property or it could be the car. However, based off what he said, I'm going to assume it is for the car. That or this is just a cutscene and this is actually the estate that you get. And here we have the screenshot of the car meet. We've got the Toyota Yaris, the V8 swapped to Miata, some sort of Honda that I'm sure is exclusive to Japan. That looks like actually, I don't know what that looks like. It looks like American muscle, if I'll be honest, but it looks like looks like a Skyline almost. We got a Porsche back there. Looks like no, that's a GTR. Got the Lexus. I can't see what that is. But this is the kind of stuff you'll be able to walk around and see in the game, which will be absolutely amazing for the first time ever. We've got a better screenshot of the GTGR. Just going through a scene underneath an overpass. And then there's the absolute beautiful Japanese temple, which I believe this is actually where you would go to collect a stamp. It's not a temple, it's a shrine. My apologies. I believe this would be a shrine in Japan. Just absolutely filled to the brim with bamboo. And I hope that these are all breakable, because imagine going to go through here and you just hit one of these and you just come to a dead stop. I imagine the bamboo itself will be breakable. However, these trees, knowing Forza and having played it, these trees will probably be solid, as well as all this stuff. However, I can imagine that the bamboo will be breakable and won't, massively affect how dense this looks. But they've just filled in every little space with the bamboo trees. Granted, I'm sure a car hitting a bamboo is not going to go as well as it's going to go in game. Pretty sure if a tree hit a bunch of bamboo like this, that car would be absolutely destroyed because bamboo is super strong. And this absolute beautiful picture, dude. Look at the crops. The crops just covering the mountainside, the trail, the forest, and of course, Mount Fuji. My question is this entire area going to be something you can drive? Is this just a snippet of like the corners, like the corner of the map here? Does it stop like here? Because there's a road here. There's a road down here that I don't think I can. I can't. Oh, I don't know what I did, chat. But there's a road here. So I have a feeling this is all going to be drivable. You'll be able to drive from here all the way to Mount Fuji. And if they said that they didn't couldn't get it a 1-to-1, if you ask me, this driving distance is more than enough for this map to be absolutely massive. And then, of course, that's just the gameplay trailer. But if you guys did like this video, I hope you're all excited for Forza Horizon 6, as I am, as many others are. You can pre-order it on Xbox and Steam for when it does come out. May 19th, you will get some extra cool things if you do pre-order, as always. But if you guys did enjoy this video, I hope you did. Make sure you drop a like, leave a comment down below making fun of me for not knowing how to speak Japanese or knowing what cars are what. I apologize. Like I said, I'm not the biggest car enthusiast, but Other than that, hope you all have a great, fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next one.